hapon po. I'm Trixie Cruz-Angeles for Luminous by Trixie Cruz-Angeles and Ahmed Paglinawan. We indicated that we are going to do live today to discuss the case of former Deputy Ombudsman Melchor Carandang. Today, nag-issue po ng statement ang palasyo tungkol sa pagtatanggal kay Mr. Carandang, kay Attorney Carandang, sa kanyang pwesto bilang Deputy Ombudsman. Ang sabi ng statement, the Office of the President has come to the decision to dismiss overall Deputy Ombudsman Melchor Arthur Carandang after giving due consideration to the administrative complaints filed against him. Ang saya nga eh. It has been decided that Mr. Carandang's acts of making public statements about allegations in an ongoing investigation were in breach of his duty to protect confidential information. The Office of the President found that the same acts demonstrated manifest partiality and violated the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. The decision was reached after giving Mr. Carandang the appropriate opportunity to respond to charges against him. Wala pa pong papalit kasi wala pa nga pong napapag-usapan. Hindi po tayo nagtatanggal with already the end in view of having somebody replace him. The idea here is kaya po tinanggal si Melchor Arthur Carandang ay dahil maliwanag na meron siyang administrative transgression or administrative offense na dismissible. Ibig sabihin, ang penalty niya ay nararapat na ang penalty niya ay maging dismissal from the service from his position as Deputy Ombudsman. Paano po nangyari ito? Kung matatandaan natin, si Attorney Carandang, si then Deputy Ombudsman Carandang ay na-interview ukol dun sa isang issue na binring up po ni Senator Trillanes in privilege speech, if I'm not mistaken. At ang nirereklamo niya dito is the same issue that he had raised noon pang eleksyon. Ang nire-raise niya ay mayroong, I think if I'm not mistaken, about 1 billion dun sa bank accounts ng ating Pangulo, and in some instances, an account that he shares also with his daughter, Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio. According to Mr. Carandang, who was interviewed by the media, sinabi niya na ayun, tinignan daw niya yung mga documents at sinasabi niya na nanggaling ito dun sa AMLAC and that they are valid at merong pagbabasihan at in-announce niya na may ongoing investigation nga ito at during the course of that interview ay nag-indicate siya na may basihan ang kaso na ito. As a result of which, nag-imbestiga sa kanya based on complaints filed by yung ating how do you call this, star of today, yung star of the moment, si Attorney Glenn Chong, tatlo yan Attorney Glenn Chong, si Attorney Manuelito Luna at Attorney Eligio Malyari. Sila pong tatlo ang nag-file ng mga kaso na ito na ngayon naging resulta nga ng dismissal ni Deputy Ombudsman Carandang. Noong January of this year, nag-order na po ng suspension ang palasyo dito kay Attorney Carandang. At ang nangyari po ay si Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales ay nag-intervene at ang sabi niya, it violates daw the independence of the Ombudsman kung ang Office of the President ay mag-i-issue ng suspension order sa isang Deputy Ombudsman. So, na-hold po yung suspension ni Deputy Ombudsman Carandang. Ngayon po, na nawala na si Ombudsman Morales, naghain po ng finding ang palasyo na i-dismiss si Deputy Ombudsman Carandang base dun sa Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. So, kasi nagpakita siya ng tinatawag nating manifest partiality at nagbigay ng unwarranted benefits at nag-cause siya ng undue injury to the government. So, bakit? Kasi yung impormasyon na dinidivulge niya, kung totoo, ay violation ng confidentiality kasi you're talking about bank accounts. Ngayon, kung hindi totoo, then it is also dishonesty, which means na pwede ka pa rin ma-dismiss. Ang sinabi ni Deputy Ombudsman Carandang at the time na yung mga dokumento na hawak niya ay nanggaling sa Anti-Money Laundering Council. Nag-issue naman po ng statement ang ating Anti-Money Laundering Council at sinabing wala pong nanggaling sa kanilang dokumento at wala pong ongoing investigation sa ating Pangulo at the time or kay Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio. As a result, nag-issue nga ng suspension order ang palasyo at ngayon yung suspension order na yon ay naging dismissal order na pala. Nararapat lang kasi bago ang ating ombudsman at mabibigyan po ng free hand si Ombudsman Samuel Martires na makakapili ng bagong deputy ombudsman na makakatrabaho niya. So, all around, a good thing. But meron pa rin tayong maaaring antabayanan. Dahil ang basihan ng administrative complaint na ito ay ang Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, maaari din pong kasuhan si Attorney Carandang ng violation nga nito ng RA 3019 dahil nga dun sa manifest partiality na ipinakita niya dun sa pag-iiskandalo ng ating Pangulo na supposedly sinasabi niya na meron ngang bank account na billion or milyon-milyon or daang milyon ang laman at wala po pala siyang basihan given na nag-deny na po ang Anti-Money Laundering Council na nanggaling yung dokumento na yon or even that those documents are real. So, tingnan natin yung inyong mga tanong, no? So far, puro comments, karma sa kanya kasi nagpapaggamit kay Trillanes, sigurado consultant yan kay Trillanes. Sabi ni Cloydy, Carandang is out without benefits. Correct. Sabi na, magandang araw din po sa lahat po ng nanonood. Maraming salamat din po sa panonood. Yung mga hindi po nag-share, kung maaari po, click the share and like button. At kung hindi po kayo nag-like or share dito sa page na to, please do so immediately. Tsaka mag-subscribe na rin kayo kasi it's easier. Next time siguro subukan din natin na mag-live simultaneously with YouTube. But for the moment, we are simply just live on Facebook. Okay. Sabi ni Raf Barican, it's about time LPs, Abnoy lapdogs should be purged for the good of the country. Well, they should be removed, especially when they do something wrong. And in this case, merong administrative offense po si dating Deputy Ombudsman Melchor Carandang. Ngayon, it's also possible nga pala that si Deputy Ombudsman ay maaaring mag-file ng petition for certiorari sa Supreme Court para questionin ang order ng Korte Suprema, ay ng Office of the President kung attended ito ng grave abuse of discretion. So, antabayanan natin, it is possible na si dating Deputy Ombudsman ay tanggapin na lang niya yung decision niya ng dismissal niya dito sa kasong ito or maaari din pong, posible din pong iakyat niya ito either to the Supreme Court or to the Supreme Court to question the discretion of the Office of the President. Wala na po bang tanong? Okay, kung wala pa pong tanong, yung second topic po natin, maikli rin lang po, nag-issue po ng statement si Senator Cynthia Villar na binabatikos ang NFA dahil hindi ito bumili ng palay doon sa ating mga farmers. In the first place, hindi po totoo yan. Kasi nga po bumili. Well, hindi po totoo na pwede silang ibatikos. Okay, there are two things here. Bumibili po ng palay, totoo, ang NFA. Sa local farmers kapag nakakaabot sila dun sa presyo ng farmers. Normally, bibili ang NFA pag available pa yung ani ng ating mga local farmers, pero nakapako po ang buying price ng ating NFA at 17 pesos per kilo of palay. Sa 17 pesos per kilo, ito ay sineset ng LEDAC. The LEDAC is also known as the Legislative Executive Development Advisory Council. So, bahagi din po si Senator Cynthia Villar dun sa body na yon on the part of the Senate. In other words, kinakatawan ng LEDAC ang Senado, ang House, at saka ang Executive, ang Office of the President, at pinag-uusapan nila yung mga bagay na, for instance, kung ano yung mga legislation na kakailanganin ng Office of the President para maisakatuparan ng kanilang mga tungkulin, in the easiest possible way. So it is also the LEDAC na binigyan po ng power, ng mandato, na mag-set ng presyo, buying price ng ating NFA. So nakapako ito at 17 pesos, hindi po maaaring mag-exercise ng discretion ng ating NFA at magtaas ng buying price nila o mag-offer ng mas mataas na presyo sa ating farmers. Kung kaya't hindi na po bumili locally ang ating NFA ng palay or ng bigas, in-import na lang po ito based on the directive of the President. Bumibili po ng palay for planting ang NFA at iniimbak po ito for purposes of food security. So kung may mga farmers po na hindi makabili ng palay for planting, then ang NFA po ay maaaring mag-provide para sa kanila. Binabayaran po ito. So, mali po si Senator Cynthia Villar na batikusin ng NFA dahil hindi sila bumili sa local farmers dahil at 17 pesos per kilo, sobra pong malulugi yung ating farmers. Kadalasan po, ang cost of production ng ating mga magsasaka ay 19 pesos per kilo of palay, more or less. Minsan, mas mataas po kasi mahal po ang mga input costs such as fertilizers, use of farm machinery or equipment. So, in this case, out of line po, at least yung mga remarks ni Senator Villar, dahil nga po, hindi po maitataas ng NFA yung buying price niya, and lalong-lalo na ngayon, matagal nang tapos ang harvest season, wala na pong available na mura na palay or bigas para sa purposes ng ating NFA. May mga tanong po ba? Teka ha, nahanap ko yung mga questions niyo. Mukhang may iba kayong pwedeng sabihin din. Sabi ni Christopher Marquez, pwede bang sabihin din ni Ombudsman Martires if pwede mag-resign lahat ng deputy tulad ng ginawa ng bagong DOT Secretary? Well, ang Ombudsman naman po ang nagtatalaga ng mga deputy. Therefore, maaari rin siyang humingi ng resignations. Kaya lang, if I'm not mistaken, may term sila. Gayon pa man, yun nga, ang naging issue kasi noon with the Office of the Ombudsman is yung independence of the office. Kaya't hindi sila pumayag na isuspindi si Attorney Carandang. But, it is the Ombudsman who can appoint the Deputy Ombudsman. Sabi ni Pat, saan po kaya nakuha ni Villar yung magaling na info na yun? Bakit pa niya sinabi? Di naman niya alam yung buong kwento. Hindi po natin alam. It's also possible na dahil politician si Senator Villar, it is a political statement. Meaning, gusto niyang mag-criticize sa NFA, pero nagkamali siya nung napili niya na issue. Sabi ni Manolo, ano po pwedeng gawin para maitaas ang buying rate instead of 17 pesos per kilo? Yung LEDAC lang po ang maaaring mag-set ng higher price for that. So the President can request from the LEDAC, and that's a body which includes the Office of the President, na taasan yung buying price ng NFA. Sabi ni Mel Maxino, ba't di na lang gawin ng gobyerno na bigyan ng power ang NFA na makabili ng bigas directly sa mga farmers, dagdagan ng budget at purchasing power ng NFA? Kailangan po ng legislation at saka budget. Sabi ni Neil Valerio, yung kay BBM versus Marcos, hindi, si BBM Marcos yun eh. Kamusta na po yung kaso? Baka naman yung kay BBM versus Robredo. Yung kay Attorney Glenn kasi is not related to the BBM case directly. In other words, the Senate investigation is not about BBM versus Lenny. It's about the 2016 elections, which indirectly is about everybody who was elected during that time. So, ang sinasabi ni Attorney Glenn is that there are serious anomalies perpetuated by Smartmatic and, condoned or conspired with by the COMELEC. The COMELEC possibly conspired with Smartmatic. Hindi pa po i-discuss po natin kasi more yan tomorrow sa Karambola. So, I'm not going to answer too many questions about it. Gayunpaman, matindi po ang mga revelations ni Attorney Glenn Chong doon sa Senate hearing yesterday. I-discuss po natin yan additionally doon sa Karambola tomorrow. Magaganda po ang mga na-discuss niya, some of which had already been brought up by former Senator Bongbong Marcos dito sa kanyang electoral case. Sabi ni Mertz de Leon, kakatunin lang ano pong balita kay Carandang. Why was he dismissed? Kakadiscuss nga lang natin. Sabi ni John Sebastian, sounds like Senator de Villar doesn't like the NFA. Do you think she's making money somewhere? I'm not sure. I don't have any evidence to indicate that Senator Villar is corrupt or at least is accepting money in relation to the NFA. What I am saying is that her statement is wrong. Bahala na tayo when it comes to her candidacy. So, dahil nga masyado yung pressure niya on the NFA, lalo na NFA administration, please take note that in her statements, and if you look back on all her previous statements, she seems to be concentrating on NFA Administrator Jason Aquino. Ang problema is NFA Administrator Jason Aquino might be one member of the NFA Council, but he is only one member at mukhang wala siyang ibang kakampi sa council. And it is the council that determines importations, that makes the decisions on where to buy, etc. So in this case po, yung decision where to buy, the importation of rice was determined by the President, not even by the NFA Council. Ang NFA Council nga sumuway dun sa order ng ating Pangulo, at after sinabi ng Pangulo natin, dali na mag-import na kayo dahil naubos na yung rice stocks dun sa mga warehouses ng NFA, ay nagpateka-teka pa. At as a result of this, dumating yung rice stocks natin late June na, tumaas na ang presyo ng bigas sa merkado. And in some places, ika nga ni Lenny Robredo, 1,600 per month yung increase, but that's not true. 42 pesos daw per kilo ang bigas na nalalaman ni Vice President Lenny, but in some other places, na yung mga nagsusumbong na sa akin, they're reaching prices of 55 to 60 pesos. Nangyayari po ito kasi walang kumokompetensya na mas murang bigas na ginagawa po ng NFA. Ngayon, magiging effective lang po ang NFA kung nag-import sila ng sufficient rice stocks para ma-provide ng totoong competition yung ating mga rice traders. Hindi po nagagawa yan kasi sabi ng NFA Council, of the 500,000 metric tons na ni-request ni NFA Administrator, 250,000 metric tons lang daw, according to them, ang iuuna. Pero, naglanding na yung ating 250,000 metric tons, pero hindi wala pa pong liwanag yung susunod na 250,000. Ito pa yung malala. Ayon kay NFA Administrator Jason Aquino, we will need something like another 800,000 metric tons para po mapakain makapag-provide ng murang bigas sa merkado at saka maka-ensure ng food security. There are enough rice stocks for calamities, for yung feeding program na bagong legislate lang ng ating Kongreso, at sa ibang mga needs. Kailangan nito ng DSWD, kailangan nito ng mga 4Ps, etc. So, ang problema, nung sinabi pa lang ni NFA Administrator na yun, bigla-bigla rin naman siyang binatikos ng ating paboritong si Senator Kiko Pangilinan at nagsasabing, ayan, yung salita ni Administrator Jason Aquino, makakakos na naman yan ng panic, tataas na naman ang presyo ng bigas. Big deal. Actually, wala ngang nakapansin na may sinabing ganun si Admin Aquino until biglang nagsilita si Senator Kiko. So, ma-identify din natin sa ating Senado kung sino yung mga senador na tila ayaw sa NFA administration. Pero, tahimik po tungkol sa gawain ng ating NFA Council. O, alam nyo na. Okay. Sorry, nahawa yata ako kay Pipi. Sabi ni Fujiko, why is Trillanes still free right now? He should go to jail for ruining the images of our country and our administration. Unfortunately, wala po siyang criminal case. Therefore, he will stay free, number one. Number two, tandaan niyo po, our rule is freedom of speech, di ba? So, para tayong makapaghabla ng isang tao for something that he said, it has to fall strictly within the law. Halimbawa, pwede tayong magpakulong ng isang tao para dun sa sinasabi niya kung ito ay inciting to sedition, kung ito ay false publications, kung ito ay libel, and other similar crimes or cyber libel. It also is possible that marami kasing sinasabi nitong si Senator Trillanes during privileged speeches or during Senate investigations, in which case yung sinasabi niya doon ay immune from liability. So, hindi rin siya po maipakukulong para dun sa mga sinabi niya. in the Senate. But the good news is, sabi ng ating Korte Suprema, dun sa kaso ni, if I'm not mistaken, Mayor Junjun Binay, or kung hindi kay Junjun Binay, kay dating Vice President Jojo Binay, na kinaso nila kay Trillanes, ayon sa Korte Suprema, kung ang statements naman na ginawa nitong si Senator Trillanes were made in the course of a press conference, then yon, he is not immune. So, maaari doon, well, we will have to wait kasi may kaso naman po siya. At final ang mga kasong ito na libel ni dating Vice President Jojo Binay at ni Mayor Junjun Binay, dating Mayor Junjun Binay ng Makati. Tony Santiago Galgana says, ASEC mo ka naman tayo as focal person to do information dissemination about federalism. Ano po ba yung issue tungkol sa pag-disseminate na ASEC mo ka ng impormasyon tungkol sa federalism? Qualified naman siya having such a large following, and remember that the term is dissemination. Alam nyo naman na kahit i-repost lang ni ASEC Mocha sa kanyang blog ng impormasyon tungkol sa federalism, dissemination na po ito. So, nagmi-mislead lang po yung Inquirer headline na nagsasabing si ASEC Mocha daw po ay magle-lecture on federalism. Gayun po man, marami pong nag-react. Ang sabi is, she's not qualified, she's not smart enough, she doesn't understand the topic, etc. Hay nako, itong mga taong nagsasalita ng ganito, nagpadala po kasi sa fake news. Hindi naman po totoo. If they read the Inquirer article, if they bothered to read the Inquirer article, nothing in the article says anything about lecturing. Nagsabi lang ang consultative committee na they're planning to tap ASEC Mocha to help disseminate information on federalism. Bakit? Dun sa recent surveys, may mga lumalabas na about 60% ng ating total ng mga na-survey ay either hindi na ay against federalism, but not because they know anything about it, but precisely because there isn't enough information for people to understand what is going to be changing, and a lack of understanding becomes resistance. So, yun na po masasabi natin. I really don't see what the problem is. A lot of the reactions were done because the Inquirer put in a misleading headline. Sabi ni Ruel Abenes, nasabi niyo kanina sa Karambola, pwedeng ma-ethics complaint si Senator Dillon sa ginawa niya sa Senate hearing kahapon sa mga Senado. Senators lang bang pwedeng mga insulta? Alam niyo, this is the problem with our legislature, and that's why I am pro-charter change. Everything is construed in favor of our legislators. Halimbawa, si Senator Villanueva has a case that was filed in the Ombudsman, and that the Ombudsman found that he should be dismissed from the service and disqualified. Hindi po matatanggal si Senator Joel Villanueva until a corresponding ethics case is filed asking him to be removed from the Senate based on that decision. And yung kaso na yon ay ang magde-decide ay yung Senate as a whole. So, since they are your colleagues don't generally like to expel anybody from their chamber because it's, magkakaibigan sila, they're all colleagues. And in recent history, wala pong natatanggal recently for an ethics case. So yung mga nagtatanong din tungkol sa updates dun sa ethics case ni Senator Trillanes, hindi pa rin po dinidinig, which is another thing. The Senate can also control the calendar of the hearings on these ethics cases. Ang dating head ng Ethics Committee ay si Senate President Tito Soto. I don't know if I think he's still the chairman of the Ethics Committee. So, but since yung tanong is senador lang ang pwedeng mang-insulto, actually that is not correct. Lahat ng tao pwedeng mang-insulto. Ang problema is that when a senator insults even an ordinary person or a resource person during the course of a Senate investigation, meron siyang immunity from liability at nakalagay po ito dun sa ating saligang batas. So medyo magulang talaga ang ating mga legislators. I hope that Senator Frank Dillon was merely being facetious or was joking. Kasi medyo seryoso po yung nasabi niya yun kung you're going to take it as a serious statement. Ah, sabi ni Jokafer, yeah, did you give a history kung Carandang is yet? Yes, we did. Uh, uh, Attorney Paras already filed a case against Trillanes. Any update, ma'am? None. Wala pang hearing in Senate Ethics Committee. Tapos, sabi ni Christopher Marquez, bakit po kailangan po yung council ng NFA? Para kasi sila yung naglalabi ng mga rice cartel. Kasi po nasa batas Ang NFA Council acts as the board of the NFA and the NFA administrator is its executive officer. So, the decisions usually regarding policy or policies are set by the council. Ito yung problema, there are some things that the council decides on that are actually within the power of the NFA administrator. Halimbawa, yung paggagawa ng terms of reference para sa bidding dun sa pag-acquire or para sa pag-import ng bigas ay inaangkin ng NFA Council even if it is the power of the NFA administrator to do. So, may mga ganun Ang problema rin dito sa ating current NFA Council, nag-utos ang ating Pangulo na umupo na si Agriculture Secretary Manny Piñol dito sa NFA Council, pero hindi po siya pinauupo. Ayon dun sa NFA Council, hindi pa raw pwede umupo si Secretary Piñol dito dahil wala pa pong executive order na nagtatalaga sa kanya para umupo dito sa council. Hanggang ngayon po, hindi pa po ini-issue ni Executive Secretary Bingbong Medialdea yung naturang executive order. Alam na, gumawa na lang kayo ng conclusion based on that. Sabi ni Mertz De Leon, dinidelete po ng Facebook ang mga posts ni Atty. Glenn Chong at lahat po ng videos pertaining sa Senate hearing kahapon. Ino-note natin yan at ipapadala yung impormasyon kay ASEC Mocha, being that she is the Assistant Secretary of the PCOO on social media. So let's see first what ASEC Mocha might be able to do in terms of addressing this problem. In the meantime, kailangan po lahat tayo or as many people as possible should complain, lalong-lalo na yung mga natanggalan ng video na yon dun sa kanilang mga accounts, personal accounts or Facebook pages, ireklamo po ninyo sa Facebook. And i-defend natin na this is not spam. This is a matter of national importance and this is a matter that is not subject to a takedown. Diba? There is nothing wrong with it. It is not spam. It is, in fact, a video of the Philippine Senate showing an investigation. So, how can this be spam? Sabi ni Ellie Sky, dapat may board exam lahat ng tatakbo for position in government para sure na walang tanga na maupo. Sayang ang pera ng mga Pilipino, nagpapasweldo sa mga walang alam. Kailangan po natin baguhin yung ating saligang batas kung yun po ang hahabulin natin. Kasi maliwanag po yung requirements sa ating Pangulo, able to read and write, certain age, etc. So, wala pong educational attainment, wala pong requirement ng board, which is really funny. Kasi matataas ang mga positions na ito, like Senate, Congress, President, Mayors, Vice Mayors, hindi po nire-require ng board exam. Pero lower positions, sa ating civil service, nagre-require ng civil service professional exam or qualification or sub-pro dun sa other positions. So, na-realize ko yan, Ellie, no? And, of course, we want to have some kind of qualification. Pero ang philosophy dito is to be able to make public office available to as many people as possible. Unfortunately, para sa atin ngayon, medyo hindi na po yata yan ang ating hangarin, so to speak. So siguro, what we can do is to change this, ay i-include natin dun sa discussions on charter change. Ano yun? Sabi ni, Facebook is telling you to close my Facebook Live. O, sige. Pagka ganon, we will have to all complain to Facebook. Sabi ni Era Lazarte, watching in Hong Kong, ask ko lang sana yesterday, is share Glenn Chong's post on FB, but it was erased kasi it was spam daw. Okay, so ganito ang kailangan natin gawin. Lahat po ng nag-post ng video ni Attorney Glenn Chong, or lahat po ng nasasabihan tungkol sa certain videos that are considered spam, then please report that it is not spam to Facebook. Meron po diyang, toggle doon sa notification ng Facebook on how to report these things to Facebook. Sabi ni Jenilyn Buckley, from California, I'm still awake kahit madaling araw na po dito para mamanood. Thank you very much. Sabi ni Don Lanain, Mocha's reach is beyond anyone, kaya we need her blog to disseminate the goals of federalism. Agree. Sabi ni Ted Gariando, isa ako sa hindi nila ma-African hito. Excellent. Natuwa naman ako doon. So, again ha, marami pong nagsasabi sa akin and I will reiterate, for those na dinilita ng videos or sinasabihan for instance like this video, to close this video, etc., please complain to Facebook. Kailangan po mass complaining, mass reporting that these videos are not spam. Malamang yan sa hindi. Somebody reported it as spam. And if it reaches a certain number, then Facebook automatically treats it as spam. So we have to counter that and inform Facebook that it is not spam. Sabi ni Ruel, pwede bang ma-impeach o ipatanggal si Comelec spokesman James Jimenez kasi bagong eleksyon, may TV appearance siya na dapat fully shade 100% daw. Pero ngayon 2018 sa interview niya kay Carandang ay 25% ay pwede. Hindi po impeachable position ang spokesman ng Comelec. So, as for ipatanggal siya, first we have to determine kung may bad faith si Attorney Jimenez and si spokesperson Jimenez. And I really don't think so. It's possible kasi usually pag spokesperson ka, you are informed of the policy by the Comelec itself or by your principal on what you are required to say. So, tama, sabi ng isa, when you report to Facebook, please screenshot. Yes. Sabi ni Joka first, so criminal can still do government stuff. The presumption should be that the people were deceived. Nobody would vote a criminal if known as so, and therefore the vote made invalid. No, I don't understand. What are you saying? As a criminal can still do government stuff? No. Pagka na-arraign ka, then you can ask for the dismissal of that person. So, if the person is a government official, and he is arraigned on a criminal charge, then a complainant, the private complainant, can actually ask for that person to be dismissed from the service. Sabi ni Mark Anthony Lambino Solis, kapag wala na si Joel Villanueva o hindi na siya senator, pwede bang i-apply ang case na inihain ng ombudsman? Well, yeah, kasi right now nga, hindi po siya maaaring tanggalin except through a Senate ethics case. Sabi ni Bernadette Prieto, dapat talaga may charter change na, nakakainis na yung mga legislatures na yan. Sabi ni Rosita, Attorney Pangilinan po ang may sabi ng insulto. Ang sabi po ni Drilon ay lawyer, si Attorney Glenn Chong I assume ni BBM, which of course was wrong. O, dun sa mga gustong panoorin yung video ng testimony ni Attorney Glenn Chong or yung live stream po nun, it is on YouTube. Sabi ni Karen sa Arenas, we need to remove Senate and Congress. Dun sa draft proposal ng charter change natin, meron pa rin bicameral body. So, actually, ang problema rin po natin is that we give too much power. Dapat po kasi there's a way to remove our legislators kapag they do something wrong. I agree to a certain amount of immunity, like immunity for certain areas of speech, pero hindi dapat kasama ang libel at pang-iinsulto dito. Kasi that is not protected speech. Or it shouldn't be. Sabi ni Edgar Ardales, lagi daw niyang sinishare ang karambola sa FB wall niya. Thank you very much. Lahat po kayo na nanonood ng karambola, please don't forget to also share and like. Sabi ni Conchita, Polidario Abitona, may indignation rally sa Friday 2 p.m. sa Comelec if I'm not working. Sabi ni Fatima Corpus, ang mga media sa press briefing kanina, they ask a lot of things pero di naman nila ibinabalita. What hypocrites. That is why there's social media. Kaya nga, social media democratizes our access to information. So, the good thing about the press briefings is that they are live streamed and that they are broadcast. So, nakikita pa rin natin even if we cannot participate as members of the Malacanang Press Corps, di ba? So, the problem nga lang is we don't have an opportunity to ask questions. Ngayon pa man, that's not alright. at least may access tayo. And at least, seeing the way that, the manner that our media asks questions, we can also evaluate their effectivity as disseminators of information. Sabi ni Nita Urmeneta, dapat lang federalism na tulad dito sa Australia. Nice. Sabi ni Neil Valerio, paano pala next magkakaroon ng eleksyon? Smartmatic na naman ba ang magmamanipula ng eleksyon? Alam nyo, I agree with your concerns and I am very, very much concerned kung bakit there does not seem to be any government agency that is questioning the continued use of Smartmatic and the Smartmatic equipment. So, sige. Sabi ni Agni, bakit po may council pa sa NFA, I assume? It's the policy-making body and it is set by law. Usually, ganun naman po. There are certain government agencies that are ruled by a board and in the case of the NFA, they are ruled by a council. So, sabi ni Annalisa Antonio Wishima, na-miss ko ang live mo from Yokohama, Japan. Sabi din Don Ranain, tama na nga naman ang mga dilawan, patay na talaga ang demokrasya. Pinababoy lang ang boto natin ng COMELEC at Smartmatic. Well, that is indeed a valid concern. Sabi ni Annie, she did send a complaint at naibalik yung kanya. So everybody, pagka meron pong ginawa ang Facebook, please complain dahil nag-a-act naman sila on that complaint. Sabi ni Aida Pool na wala din yung sa wall niya, yung hearing na yan. So, okay, everybody, si Agni po ay nag-report at binalik daw ng Facebook yung kanyang vid. Sabi ni Inday Requillo, anybody who wants to see the full Senate hearing, you can watch it on YouTube. Thank you. Sabi ni Ruel Abenes, pwede ba ma-impeach? We already answered that. Sabi ni John Carlo Nasinopa, mga sir and ma'am, share nyo naman, watching from Saudi. Yes, thank you very much. Pakishare naman po. Sabi ni Marlene Serrano, nangyari din sa akin na tinake down ng FB yung post ni MJ na nirepost ko, tapos nirequire ko ng bagong FB password kasi spam daw yung post niya. Mukhang may dilawang empleyado na nagmo-monitor sa mga post natin. Thank you for that information. Sabi ni Bernadette Prieto, o nga po, bakit po ganun si FB? Hindi ka may influence ng mga fact-checkers. Well, that's also possible. In fact, itong page na Luminous, nung ni-report na meron akong pagkakamali, sinabi fake news, which of course isn't true, I immediately corrected that within a matter of hours. Pero may tama pa rin. Nagdi-disappear pa rin sa newsfeed ng mga followers ko dito, yung aking page. Sabi ni Jack 7, sana kunin din nila si Manny Pacquiao para magpalaganap ng info about federalism. 10 million po ang followers meron si Senator Manny. Good idea. Sabi ni Gibbs Almen, thanks for doing this live. This is the only medium where I get updates of the happenings in Pinas. Salamat po for going the extra mile to reach out to us, especially those outside of the country. Okay, so wala na po masyadong mga komento. Let me just take 2 more questions. Sabi ni Das Soriano, kapag ba ang gagawin is manual sa counting sa precinct and the rest are auto-transmit na, need pa rin ba po baguhin sa Congress? O what do you mean? Kasi it's either manual counting or PCOS or the machine. So it can't be both. So one more po. Sabi ni John Sebastian, I'd rather listen to your program and Karambola because it is real and fact and mainstream media is biased. I'm already unsubscribed on my TFC and soon my family will. Very nice. Thank you very much. Hindi, magpapasalamat din po ako. So, kung meron po kayong gustong ipadiscuss on a Facebook Live, mag-send lang po kayo ng PM sa akin. O kaya, pag nagpo-post ako ng potential topics, mag-comment lang po kayo doon sa mga potential topics. At kung kaya po, i-discuss din po natin. Doon po sa mga nagtatanong tungkol doon sa testimony ni Attorney Glenn Chong, yesterday at the Senate. Bukas po may discussion pa uli sa karambola kasi ngayon po pa lang namin matatapos yung buong video. So tatlo kami ni si Sir Jojo at saka si TP at saka ako. Lahat po kami hindi po namin natapos yung hearing. So by today we will be finishing off the video at tomorrow may further discussion po. So don't forget 8 to 10 a.m. ang karambola on DWIZ 882 on your AM dial. We also have Facebook Live and YouTube live stream. Last na. Sabi ni Weda Gonzaga Jelly, nakakataba ng puso ang mga live videos mo, nakatulong ng homesick ko dito sa Nagoya, Japan. Oy, everybody, paki-wave naman doon kay Madam na nasa Nagoya, Japan. Homesick daw siya. So, I hope that you feel better. Sige, we'll do a few more lives para hindi kayo masyadong na-homesick. Maraming salamat ulit dun sa hindi pa po nagla-like or share dun sa page namin. Please like and share Luminous by Trixie Cruz-Angeles and Ahmed Paglinawan. At dun po sa nanonood dito sa Facebook Live, we also have a YouTube channel, Trixie Cruz-Angeles, that you can subscribe to. We are also on Twitter, and we also have a personal Facebook account. Maraming salamat ulit sa pagtangkilik dito sa page na to. Please hang around on the page, like and comment. Kasi po, pag you're not active on the page, baka mawala na naman po sa inyong mga newsfeed at magkakaproblema na naman tayo with Facebook. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow on Karambola.